Fear. I felt absolute fear as I laid my head on the hospital bed next to my wife. My name is Cody York, and the two scariest moments in my life were the days my children were born. Please understand, nothing out of the ordinary happened. Even though it was January, there was no snow or ice on the ground that kept us from getting to the hospital on time, no medical emergencies, no equipment malfunctions, and the doctor even showed up on time. But still, I was scared to death. I was about to become a father for the first time, and I'd never been one of those before. My wife kept telling me everything was going to be okay, but I felt like I was going to pass out. As a matter of fact, the nurses were even a little worried about me and made me sit in a chair during the birth. But Jackson arrived safe and sound, 10 fingers, 10 toes, the biggest blue eyes you ever seen, and he looked just like his mama's baby pictures. I cried the first time I held him. I would like to say I'd gotten a little better by the time my daughter got here, but I have to say I was not. Chloe, my little darling. My wife says she's got me wrapped around her little finger, and she's probably right. But Chloe came out just like her brother, 10 fingers, 10 toes, same big blue eyes, and just as healthy. From the moment I saw her, I felt this great need, just a feeling that I needed to protect her from this world. I know it's a double standard, but as Jackson gets older, he gets sturdier. He's a rough and tough little boy, and one day he'll grow up to be his own man and not need me to take care of him anymore. But this little girl, I feel like she'll always need me to keep her safe and to take care of her. I don't know how to explain the feeling a father has when he has a daughter. The days my children were born were the most terrifying days of my life. Now don't get me wrong, I love my wife. She's the most important thing in this world to me other than my children. But she will never need me or depend on me the way my children do. Being a stay-at-home dad, I've been there for the late nights, rocking them to sleep, changing their diapers, and feeding them. I was an adult before, but I have a whole new view of responsibility now. They are, in fact, the reason that I decided to go back to college. I wanted a career where I could spend as much time as possible with my family. In order to do that, I needed to go back to school to earn my teaching degree. As long as I live, I will never forget those days. They are by far the two most important days of my life. One day, when my children are older, I will tell them just how much they've influenced my life and the decisions I've made. Not just the decision to return to school, but every day and every decision that I've made.